Hello everyone, my name is Zhetkergenkyzy and my topic of research paper is sharing video on YouTube as tools for developing foreign language competence. So here is my research questions. So what exact methodology do I offer? Then is YouTube suitable tool used in foreign language learning process? Does it contain necessary details for applying language knowledge? Are these opportunities for children of 6th, 8th grade? And which difficulties may appear and how they are supposed to be solved? So then, purpose of research project. The purpose of the paper is find out the methods which will be productive and up to date for nowadays. Then overall purpose of this research is to find efficient and innovative methods of teaching foreign language for students and to provide evidence of the viability of this method. Describe exact impacts and consequences of using method. Also mention possible entanglements and ways to overcome them. So next is research aims. I have 4 aims in my research paper. Is to develop the teaching of the English language teaching through video captured by students. Then to help them develop their public speaking skills. Also to save time in class, it's very beneficial to teachers. Then to make topics understandable through repeating and preparing shooting the videos. So then is research significance. The main feature of my method is that the student doesn't see any audience, therefore the fear of public speaking decreases so well. Also, students can analyze their speech, intonation and pronunciation on video and see where they will need improvement. So about my research participants, the participants of the interview was the students of ABC Education Center located in Almaty. The respondents' gender was both male and female. Further on, as the students were teenagers, the age of them was between 12 and 15 years old. They were studying only between 6th and 8th grades. The student was divided into 2 groups and their level of English was pre-intermediate level. They were educated by 2 different approaches. First one is traditional, where they were just reading books, writing in essays, and second group where they were making a video, shooting video on YouTube and making PowerPoint presentations. Then is research methods. I decided to choose the qualitative research. To the next reason, the first reason is choosing qualitative approach is that is not non-numerical and it helps to investigate more on people experience, the processes and relations of the different things. Then if I will say about qualitative interview type, I choose semi-structured interview for the further investigations in the data collection to my research paper, which will help me to analyze my main research topic and basing on it make a clear conclusion of it. The reason why I choose this method is because I can deeply discuss my topic with the students who can actively participate in that kind of spheres. Mainly the most of the interviews was held after the end of the lesson. This because to use time management efficiently and effectively, the students who is voluntarily agreed to participate in my interview, the purpose of which was to identify if they're a good influence of sharing videos on YouTube or not. My data analysis, so I achieved opportunity to improve quality of lessons through saving time. Then increasing amounts of information and times constraints create the problem of balancing the content of education. Also, student speech competency and self-esteem improves, so public speaking, presentation and IT skills are developed too. And nowadays, the development of IT skills is very important. Also, self-confidence, which also plays significant role in life of developed through speaking. At first, some people may feel too embarrassed to speak on video and share it, or to speak at all if their audience in front of him. Then about findings, there was made on experimental research second-year college students of Prince Nora University, the Department of Curriculum and Instruction in the Faculty of Education, which is located in Saudi Arabia, were randomly selected and divided students into 2 groups. The number of students in the experimental groups was 51, and control groups consisted of 40 students only. The theoretical content of the study of both groups was the same. Also, the first group approach to the learning consists of using YouTube, sharing on the videos, PowerPoint presentation and discussion of the topics. Contrary, the students of control group was taught only through lecture-based approach. The experimental lasted 6 weeks. Then about conclusion. In conclusion, I want to say it, according to the data analysis of the research experiment using YouTube, really enhanced students' learning process, as a student from the group who was teaching by non-traditional approaches during the interview process, their speech was better than the students who responds to learn from other groups. So overall, according to the statistical data of the researchers, it was concluded that using and sharing video on YouTube enhances students' learning performance. In all, YouTube allows to enjoy and gives of entertaining atmosphere, which is consequently increases the students' motivation and academic results. There have last one is my reference. So thank you for your attention.